So there are two things you can do to improve your focus, and these are the two things that I've done, so I know they work. Right? I'll go in order, right? But number one is distractions and removing them, right? And then number two is meditation and mindfulness, okay? And they're both good, they're both very useful, but the best one I think is meditation and mindfulness. But obviously, a good thing to do now is remove distractions and avoid them. Right, so the first one I'm going to go on to is obviously removing and avoiding distractions. Right, so distractions come in many things. Alright, it's mostly your phone. That's what I found with me, anyways. Or it's like your thoughts, or it's someone you like a girl or a friend or something. And I've figured out the best thing to do is obviously remove that distraction. Alright, but if you don't want to remove it, avoid it. But the best thing is to remove it. So, I used to speak to this girl a lot. Like, we were very close. Like, basically, we were going out. We weren't like official, but we may as well have been, if you know what I mean. We had like that connection, and I was going for my self-improvement journey, and I'm like, oh, this is alright, you know. And then I got closer to her, and then that's when I found out I could not prioritize me and her at the same time. Like, it's just something I couldn't do. I mean, obviously, I want to, but it's at this stage self-improvement is something I can't do, which I've also been learning. So I realised, I just sat down, thought to myself for like a good 30 minutes, what do I actually need to do? And this is the thing that I did, and you need to do, is actually listen to myself. Right, I just sat there, removed all distractions, didn't have my TV on, didn't have my phone on, I just sat there looking at the wall, right? And then I was thinking, it kept on coming to mind, but I was ignoring it first, and I'm like, it's probably what I've got to do in it. And then I realised it's what I had to do, and I did it. And that was to remove her, right? Just tell her I can't go on with things, I can't prioritise myself. So basically, I'm just going away, and that's what I did. She was very understandable, which made it a bit harder, you know, because she was a very nice person, but it's what I had to do, and it was the better thing to do because my improvement went back up, and I could focus a lot more on my work and my exercising, and it was just amazing. It was like a massive weight lifted off my shoulders. It was literally, as soon as I sent that message, it just felt better instantly. Like, so the thing that you need to do is avoid your distractions. So if it's your phone, obviously you either take your phone out of your room or you silence it. That's what I do. I just silence it, and yeah. If there's an emergency that's needed, like in case you want someone to call, or you're expecting a call from something important, just remove, like, silence notifications for specific apps that will distract you, such as Snapchat, Instagram, basically all social media, and then just keep your other notifications active for like messaging and calls, for like emergencies or anything. You never know, it could pop up. So that's that thing. And then the thing I did is, if it's a person, you obviously remove that person. I mean, if it's a friend and you rate like them and they're just distracting you, that's basically linked to silencing your phone. But if it's something like this and it's like in your mind, then what you've got to do is just remove that person. Listen to yourself. It's something to do, and just remove that person. Simple as that. It might be hard, but it's the good decision. The right decision isn't always the easiest decision, right? Don't like hold on to this thing, otherwise it's just going to make you feel shit, and that's what happened to me. So cut out the distractions. Like, you have to cut out the distractions, okay? It's just what you've got to do. Otherwise you'll just lose focus. You'll feel shit, and you'll realise you're not doing much as what you did before the distraction, or what you could do. And then the second thing that really helped me out, and is absolutely amazing, and that is meditation. Okay, meditation / mindfulness, but that's what meditation does. It makes you more mindful, right? And what meditation does, I recommend Behance. Okay, it's all free, completely free. It's absolutely amazing. You can like pick like the speakers who speak to you to tell you what you're gonna do. Like, if you're a beginner with me, like, talks you through it, and then once you get used to it, you can just have a daily meditation, and then yeah, it's just amazing. So what the first thing it'll teach, and this is the basics, is you have to focus on your breath. Alright, so you take deep breaths like this, okay? Okay, take a deep breath like that. It tells you to do it, alright? And that'll just reduce your stress. It will reduce, like, well, the stress that's coming in the day, or what's happened. It makes you relaxed, alright? So you have like a clearer mind, and it just tells you to focus on your breath. So it says, what I like to do is I focus on my stomach going out and in, out and in, alright? It says you can have focus on your stomach, like what I do. You can focus on your chest, or you can focus on, like, you know, like the feeling when you breathe, like you can feel the air going in and out your nose. You can do that, focus on that. But yeah, you don't control your breathing. It's quite like thingy to understand, but you don't control it. It just, you let it happen naturally. Like right now, I've just breathed in on purpose, but you know, when you're doing something and you just breathe naturally, yeah, that's what happens. So you breathe naturally, but you focus on like what's happening and use it to like ground yourself. And yeah, and then that's how like you improve your focus, like, because you become present. And yeah, it's been amazing. I've done it probably been doing it for about 2 months now. I started off for 3 minutes. Now I can do up to 15 minutes of meditating. I do it every morning. You know, it's just an amazing thing. So I'm not the best at describing it, as you can probably tell, but the basics is you focus on your breath, and you don't ignore your thoughts. You just acknowledge them and move on. Right, like someone said, who was it now? Hamza, that's it. Like Hamza said, it's like looking at a cloud. Right, you just look at it and then it goes on. Right. So these thoughts that you have whilst you're working, it could be, you know, about a person, about an event, anything. It could literally be about anything. You acknowledge it, and then you just go back to focusing, and you use your breath to ground you. Okay. So it teaches you how to stay present in the present moment, so you can focus and have like a clear state of mind. I'm not the best at describing this, I'll be honest, but hopefully if you understand like what I mean. It's better to just go on the app. There's like a little introduction you can do, and it will just tell you everything. It's just amazing, honestly. It's probably the best app I've ever had. And it's just, my focus goes up, but it's not even that. It's like I breathe better now, I can sleep better, and it even helps you with sleep and all meditation. Like in the app, there's actually a thing that helps you with sleeping. I think my reactions have even got better. I know it's like a bit thingy, but yeah, it's like your brain becomes clearer, so it works better, if you know what I mean. Like, it's like draining the oil from a car. Like if you have bad oil in a car, it's gonna run crap, alright? But if you have good oil in a car, it'll run smooth. And that's what it's like. That's what meditating is. It's like draining the bad oil out of your brain, and yeah, you fill it up with fresh oil. And it's amazing. I mean, I'm not even like a good meditator. Well, I'm good, but I'm not like professional though. And obviously, you need to understand that you will get distracted while you meditate. But every time you put your focus back into the present moment and onto your breath, it's like one like repetition for your brain. And yeah, it's just I'm not like the best meditator, but it's just amazing. Honestly, I can't explain it, but it's just, honestly, it's amazing. It's helped me out so much. Helps with positivity and how you think. Like literally, I think before I speak now. I actually do. Like literally, I can stop myself from, like, if I'm gonna be like an idiot, say something stupid, before I just say it, and then obviously consequences will come. Now I actually think. Like meditating, like for like this video, it removes your distractions and improves your focus. But it does so much more than that. Honestly, it's an amazing thing. I can't tell you how like amazing it is. It just is. So go try meditating. Obviously use the app to guide you. It's easy to get into. It's easy to understand. It's just I'm not the best at explaining it, which I apologise. But yeah, I'm learning as I go. So yeah, and then obviously you remove your distractions, and yeah, that's what you've got to do to improve your focus. They're the only two things I've done, and they've absolutely bloody worked. Because now I can go to like 3 hours of just working, like improving, without looking at my phone or worrying about something or just thinking about someone. It's just completely like focused on my work. Like right now, I'm just focused on this video, and hopefully that I'm giving you some good information you can take in and learn. But yeah, that's what it is. Move your distractions and avoid them, and obviously meditate and become mindful. And yeah, distractions will be gone, and your focus will be absolutely amazing. So yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it, and please go and subscribe. In my link in the bio, I have the Matterbox, and yeah, it's about liking the videos and that. I'll teach you about self-improvement, what I've done. It's all authentic. I don't put any BS in there. Everything I've done, everything in there is what I've done, which it might limit me, but it's so you can 100% get out what you're learning. So I'm not giving you something that I've never done in my life, because I just don't find that fair. I find that crap, really. So yeah, please on that, so you can help me and I can help you. So win-win for us both. But thanks for watching, really appreciate it.